Don't bring it
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
But we're not leaving though, because we still have a mystery to solve.
We go to do.
Yeah.
When does it do?
Yes.
By tomorrow's
Sorry,
dinner.
I checked the angle of
Unless it's over 1,000. Then
Yes, you
there's-
can.
yeah. Wait, 900.
one person at a time can go outside.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, you can go to the bathroom.
Don't do it. You're gonna regret that later when you actually have to. Trust me. Do your little.
Where's everybody going?
Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
You aren't mad at me, right?
Why would I be mad? For what? You're good, dude. Don't trip.
If you sign up on it and it's clean, and then like.
We love you,
Just a
Ryan.
little quick.
And I love all of you guys.
I know. We love Zach and Evan too. But Zach and Evan look like they could be like GQ models. To be
So
honest.
let's do this.
We're working on it.
And
Yeah, you guys are on reflections.
It's reflections? Oh, reflections right now. I didn't know that. Sorry. Reflections. Everyone's on reflections.
Can we figure out what happened?
Until someone says what happened.
Can I vape in here?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that evil, bro. Just trying to like.
Signature like
All it
that.
takes is to get honest.
That
That's it.
actually, that could have been a. We could have been done with this so quick if we were like, no, you can't. Whoever
Yeah, I mean,
did it,
after a
like,
certain amount of
fuck it,
time,
it
you
was
can.
me, dude.
Yeah, that's that. How about that? How about that?
Get them stressed out over the nicotine and then they'll start fessing up.
Reflections, yeah, reflections. Sorry, I forgot again already. I'm not good with that.
Good times.
Good morning.
One more for good luck. 100%.
I mean, maybe, but that'll just be another option.
Yeah. Water.
Thank you.
What's up, Tom? Can you fill them out? Like, make the list?
You want me to wait till after?
Yeah, go ahead. Pass them to Tom. Do we have the rings for these? For the chore descriptions?
Yeah,
Can
but we're waiting on
somebody-
the master list.
From
That's
who?
Ryan.
Who are you waiting for? Ryan?
Yeah, if you just print that like right now, we can
Yeah.
finalize those ones. They're missing a few information.
Is anyone out there right now? I don't know. Go ahead. You're good. You got any games on your phone?
Games? I don't play games. I never even went to recess. I don't play. Okay, man. I did have some shit, but I deleted it because I didn't have memory because I saved all these pictures of my kid. When like I really look at like most of them, I just look at the most recent ones. So I just have thousands of pictures of my daughter on my phone. And I had to buy more memory for more pictures of my daughter on my phone. It's a never-ending thing.
Excuse me, Nicholas.
Excuse me. Reflections.
Matthew, do you know what's going on right now?
Yeah, they explained it.
Okay.
Reflections.
What you got?
Reflections, all of us?
Yeah,
till we
everyone's on
figure out what
reflections
happened.
till we figure out what happens
Until, like,
to
somebody gets honest. I mean,
Adeana's words that are missing. Also, if I like ask someone a question for anyone who's not like super familiar with it yet, then that like kind of overrides reflection. Just so you know. Or Zach.
I got pulled.
This would be really easy.
Like seriously, like
It'd
I'm.
be so simple if
We'll be
someone is
so like
easiest shit
merciful.
ever.
if somebody just like gets us out of this.
Yeah. Really.
When Adeana comes
Really
up, we'll
easy.
talk to her.
Yeah.
What's up, Tom?
Only thing I could think of is that possibly when I was cleaning up, you know, doing the morning chore.
Like you ripped a page out by accident?
Oh, but
That's the shit I started doing
shit,
too.
if there was shit on the floor, I might have, I don't even know if I threw anything out.
Right.
Okay,
But
I appreciate that.
that's a viable,
Yeah. The mop just slipped and grabbed her. What's up?
I think the rule shouldn't be leaving your shit out on the reflections table. Just GP.
I mean,
GP.
also like just this is the type of shit. If it happened, it's a good way to figure out who's doing some weird fuck shit that we can take a look at. What's up, Allie?
It would have had to have been when I wasn't at the table as well. Like, so it would have had to have been like a plain.
Unless you did it. Unless you did it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we don't know who did it.
Then I would be done.
Okay. We shall see. Only the time will tell. On this game show, we find out answers. Deal or no deal. Mercy or no mercy. Honesty or dishonesty. What's up?
That's what I'm wondering.
It's crazy that you guys are laughing about something that's actually pretty fucking serious.
No, I was just laughing.
Someone actively manipulated the system, took advantage of the fact that there were no cameras, took thousands of words as someone's hard work as what we can only perceive to be an act of just fuck you. So either someone purposefully said fuck you Adeana, or someone is so manipulative in this house that they're going against not only what AA teaches, what this house teaches, to try to sneak by, skate by, or whatever the sideways fuck. So you can laugh all you want, but this is actually, you're literally in front of
We
me.
were laughing at what he said and how he said it. We weren't laughing at the situation.
Great, no,
He said it in a funny, weird voice.
There was also commentary about like, well, if Allie's the one who did it, she was like, no, it's like, no, this is a serious fucking
Oh, okay,
situation.
sorry.
Yeah, no, it's this entire conversation that's been thrown in jest over something that's actually kind of fucking serious. So laugh all you freaking want, but that's why we're gonna sit here and fucking figure it out, even if it takes through group tomorrow. So y'all can laugh all you want, it's your time you're wasting. And you know, here's the other crazy thing. We thought about if we would just give everyone words, but that would just let whoever did the thing skate by with getting words and having everyone else punished. So that won't solve shit. So we are literally going to sit here till one of you talks about what you did, what you saw, or why this is fucked up. So please, consider before you start laughing about this. Alright?
What's up?
Laundry.
Yeah, go ahead. What's up, Matthew?
The bins were emptied yesterday at, before, like, when this happened. So if it is in a trash bin, in a bag, it would be there. I'm willing to put on gloves and go grab the trash and go through it and see if it's in there. Like, but then that won't prove who did it. But I don't know, man. It's better than sitting here.
You know what, if we sit here long enough, I'll have you do that.
Okay.
I'm down with that.
What's up?
Could we possibly like try to narrow down like the time frame, and that will kind of give us an estimate of who
would have been in the house.
Well, we'll talk to Adeana when she gets up here.
I just want to say one thing too. It's like Adeana, she's busy all the fucking time and she hardly has time to write those fucking words. Hardly at all. I saw her maybe 2 hours yesterday to be able to write. Maybe. So it's really fucked up if somebody really did do that and just fucking fess up to it. Because I got shit to do, you got shit to do.
Xander.
So the structure that this house is based on, I was at that house and I sat through, like this isn't, if they're gonna stand true, and I'm feeling Ryan is, this shit could be like days. And I've seen like a 3-day group and the owner had to come in. He wasn't there for the first 2 days. He got in and because he didn't admit it within that first hour that we were grouping, he gave this dude like 150K, like essay, just because it's like, why did he wait 3 days to finally, like, we sat there for 3 days. We gotta eat quietly, we were all on reflections. Like, all I'm saying is like, please just, if you did do it and you're in here, I in my experience of the structure, it'll be so much easier for you and us if it happens like quicker. That's all I'm saying. Like, just be a woman or a man about it and own it now, because it's gonna get ugly. Like eventually someone is going to have to admit to it, and it's just easier for everyone. And yeah.
1,000 words per minute.
Let's wait till she gets up here.
Let's see what's happening.
We'll figure out as the time goes by.
So at that point, it's
There's
like,
lines of smoke. Is there?
I don't know who's smoking now.
The Zen pouch.
Yeah, right here.
I can go right out there. Like,
Yeah.
let me go get my laptop. Because I gotta reset the cameras so that
My coffee's
we
there.
have a reference point.
If you can grab my coffee, that'd be sick.
It's downstairs?
Yeah, I think it's in my black cup. My hydro flask. Grant. Yes. You can. Could be anything. Actually feels pretty good to get honest about shit, like especially in situations like this. Just helps you get better. Cause it is a weird thing to do. Like I say, we're all weird, but don't be weird. What the absolute fuck? Who you got coming to speak tonight?
This guy, Terrence.
Terrence.
He's from New York.
Oh, sick. Okay.
He's got that accent.
What's up, chat? Don't laugh. This is not a funny matter. Seriously, though. Like, what the fuck? Let's get honest. Bro. We're in the next one. Did you ask to go to the bathroom? Where'd you go? Outside?
No.
This is why I question it. when I say
Salud.
yes.
My bad, bro.
You good?
Let's.
Taking advantage of me already. Walking all over me.
It's you hard to do this?
What? What is that?
It's a newsletter that I
Oh, dude, I do too much shit already. For work.
Right, me too. So,
I'm
like,
good, dog.
if you could just take
You
this
like
on,
give that to Adeana or something?
that'd be great.
Yeah.
What do you
Milo took the keys with him, like, to step study. Like he has them right now. Someone here has them. Who's GIC? Tom?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't think so.
Thanks, Tom. We can figure out who. I need my meds, man. Got this?
Yeah.
Didn't we just decide who GIC was? You can answer this question.
Yeah.
You're GIC. Do you have the keys? Do you have them? Sick.
Can I ask a question about a strike, or do we can't do that?
Like from dinner?
Yeah.
What is it for?
So I cleaned the garage this morning and I got it signed off, and then someone stroked me for a half-assed garage chore after I did the chore. I don't get that. I usually don't argue.
Sure, it's not
strikes.
from yesterday.
No, it was after, because I slept in from morning. It was after my morning strike for sleeping in, so it's like is that a strike? Like, can you strike someone after they did their chore on a half-assed
Well, I mean, it
garage?
depends. It could have been from yesterday.
I mean, you can still strike the chore, but you have to strike Dub C.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. If they signed it off, then it's Dub C. So, I'm not gonna ask who struck.
No, I
don't know.
was just curious, like, on the strike, like,
Yeah.
like, is that like something that I'm curious, like, do I have to like re-sweep the floor after, or like, yeah.
Do you know what you did that was half-assed?
I don't know, did anyone that struck it in here? The garage? Did the Dub C strike it?
No, WC didn't strike it. WC signed it off today.
Yeah.
It's been looking like shit.
It was from yesterday. that
Did you
struck me.
strike it?
There was a bunch of shit all over the floor.
In the morning?
Yesterday, when the power
Oh,
was out.
got you.
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I thought it was from today. It's all good.
Candy? Once whoever's in the kitchen comes back in.
I thought it was after I did my.
That's it.
Ryan has the keys.
I do have the keys. Do we need the keys? Who needs midday meds besides Zach? I'll take you one at a time.
Alright, sick.
So,
With the phone, nobody give me the phone anymore. I'm on the phone program. Hand me the phone, don't ask me for the phone. Give me the, because I get struck for it, then I gotta write
Wait,
words.
hold the phone.
I'm not doing the phone. Don't text it.
Sherman, can I use the restroom?
Yeah.
Who's on morning wake up? I don't even know what's up with this meeting now. Fuck.
With the meeting?
Yeah. I'm gonna go in. Random person. This dude that talking shit to me from Army.
What? Oh yeah, that guy's always
Yeah.
talking shit.
Yeah.
What? Make sure the code is steady.
Does it pertain to this? What's up? Time's up. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chad.
You good?
Ready? Who else needed middays? Jack?
That's
Midday nuts? Someone else had their hand up besides Keith. Just keep.
Thought I sent him down there already. I thought he would have known to just go. Jesus Christ. Whose morning wake up? You? We didn't get coffee today. Should get that tonight. If someone gets honest. Or else we'll be here all night. You did it? What's up?
Is it possible that it was done by accident, like Tom had said? Maybe
You know what? That would
taken
just
out,
be
left on the table.
that would just be bad luck for everyone because the small chance that it was, like,
Second
fuck are we
question.
talking about?
Did somebody have beef with Adeana in the last 2 days that would have
We'll wait till Adeana gets up here.
reason?
So,
I just know that I'm pissed off now because I can't even write my fucking 35K until somebody fesses the fuck up.
okay.
How we doing?
Is she gonna come up here?
She's finishing with Mason.
Finishing? Okay.
I don't know how long finishing will take, but he's currently sitting with Mason. Have you made any progress? Just kind of hanging out. Nice.
Oh, and I did offer to go dig through the garbage with gloves on if it comes to that.
Yeah, if we're here long enough, yeah.
I think it was like me, Sean, Graham, people like looked through the trash. There was a bunch of like logs of fucking raw beef in there because of the fridge being off or whatever.
Yeah, we did look at the trash.
Okay.
Like we could have not seen it, but it was pretty nasty.
Yeah. I mean, it's also very possible it's in someone's personal belongings. That's the gnarliest part. That's possible. We've searched for less.
We have.
Fucking
Can I use your chair real quick?
Is there any chance we can silently start cleaning up the kitchen?
What's up, dog?
Because what if it's hidden in one of the drawers and maybe one of us needs to hurry up and get to the evidence to dispose of it, right?
I mean, that's
Where are you getting
one
at?
theory.
What are you getting at?
I don't know, it could be anywhere in this house. So,
But you know who knows the answer to that?
the person who did it.
It's already super off that it happened in the first place. So like, that means somebody around here is capable of doing that, and it's like something we need to figure out. Just to like, just like one dishonest person can spread and just cause trouble, and it makes other people's lives hell. And it's like, what are we doing?
And you know what? Like, we get it. Shit happens. So if it is something that was an accident, that's cool. Shit happens. But we got to get to the bottom of what actually did happen and what went down. So this is the part where you start saying like, okay, cool. I walked by the reflections table and saw Adeana's notebook. Or I saw Adeana leave her notebook in another spot. That wasn't the reflections table. Or, you know, I asked Adeana about her words or whatever the fuck.
Or even like, if you were feeling like, yo, I'm pissed at Adeana, fuck Adeana, I'm gonna rip those words out. Like, just say you did it, and like, we can just have mercy.
Gene.
What's up,
I
dog?
don't know. There ain't no mercy for that shit because
like you know if you ripped a page out of a notebook, and if it became such a big deal like it is, how it's got to this point, you know if you did that or not. So like no.
Yeah, there's no mercy. Like that, of course, there's no mercy for that, but there's also no mercy for making everyone sit here for fucking 6 hours.
An extra 1,000 words per minute that we sit here on top of what you get.
Stephen Keaton, as much as I love the concept of like coming up with consequences for people's actions, we haven't even approached the point of let's just help someone get honest. Or let's just talk about what happened. Like right now, we're just in the communication phase, dude. And we're not even at the point of like words. Who the fuck cares about the words? Right now, we just want to figure out what exactly happened, because the bigger picture thing is there's a member of this house who feels that they were wronged. And if they were wronged, okay, let's come up with what happened and find a solution for it. And if it turns out that they weren't wronged, great, let's help them realize why they don't need to feel that they were put in this position. Like, all we're trying to do right now is come up with a solution for why a member of this community is feeling some type of way. Just like, and it's kind of fucked up, the thing with the flowers, earlier this week, or this weekend or some shit. You know?
Yeah,
Same concept.
Yeah, right.
So I saw Tom and then Graham.
With the flowers thing, that was me.
See, okay, cool.
Well, I wasn't here for that dinner, and Adeana was talking, and whatever brought it up, and I said, well, they were rotten the onions, right?
Yeah, and I remember someone at dinner said like Tom was on that chore, so it might have been Tom, and I was like, all right, well.
Yeah, that turned out to be a
non-issue. And this could also be a non-issue. It's very possible.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, someone just get honest. Potentially. We're sure that those words existed in the first place?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
You saw them?
I saw the indentation of them being written, but I mean, she could have wrote other S. I'm just,
That is also very possible, Graham. Like, that's a reality. Allie.
I've been sitting at the table with her because we both been on reflections, starting at the same time and still at the same time now. I am literally always at that fucking table, so it, like, of course, like I look over and whatever, and then like she has check-ins with Sarah and Maddie and stuff, so I hear those conversations. Like she was on her third page. For her third page, and the first one that is the one that was ripped out, and you can literally see in it where the page was there, and like I saw Ben, like, and I mean Zach said like, I could just be talking out my ass right now, but like it would have had to have been when neither of us were at the table, because I am there literally all the time unless I get up to make something to eat, get something to drink, go to the bathroom, or I do go to bed early now because I'm on fucking reflections. So like, it would have had to have been when neither of us were at the fucking table. And then also the fact of like, when you're on reflections, you're allowed to have your own little section at the table where you can keep your belongings at. And then Adeana also uses the journal that she uses to write her reflections in is her personal journal. It's not a journal that came from the drawer. It's a personal journal that she got. So it's literally a fact of like, not only was her essay stolen, but it was stolen out of her personal belongings. Like, and you know when somebody's on reflections, you know that's their area. You see them sitting there, so it's like come on, like stuff like. From personal experience of getting fucking honest, it feels so much better afterwards, and if you fuck up, you fuck up. Like, it is what it is, just get honest, because then there'll be a lot off your chest. Like, it's really not that hard at all. Like, I swear, promise. Like, fucking the words suck, but I know what I did, and now there's consequences behind it. But if you just get open and honest about it, if it was an accident, if you were just, you don't even have to be mad at Adeana. You could have just been mad at the world that day and found a victim type shit. Like, just somebody needs to, if they're in this room right now and you did it, like, just get honest, dude. Like, none of us are gonna be mad at you. Like, it is what it is.
Thanks, Allie. Did you have more? Sorry, I didn't mean to like cut you off.
No, I'm just like, because it's like, like not getting honest affects the house way more than getting honest. Because like now I'm sitting here, I could be writing on my fucking 35,000 word essay. But instead, I'm sitting here because we are waiting for somebody to get honest. So, that's why.
It was Maddie Blue that knocked me. Thank you, Allie.
And another thing too, they were there that morning, and the only time I've seen this one leave that table was when we went to the movie yesterday, and when I took both of them out that morning to do a check-in with both of them at that fucking table. So it had to have been somewhere in between there, because when else was this one not at the table? It doesn't fucking make sense. They were there that morning, I saw her writing them, and then between that time, they were fucking gone.
There she is.
Blue.
Based on that timeline thing too, were the words fully there before the movie?
Yes.
You actually saw them.
Yes.
So when we went to the movie, they then disappeared? Was anybody here?
Sarah, wait,
Yeah. So,
I didn't
you go
catch you.
upstairs. Yesterday, did she tell us about this yesterday? I'm getting confused.
Yeah, yesterday.
Because I came home and it was just like where did I come home from now? I don't know, but I came, I guess IOP or something, or Target, and there was like no one here, she was here, and they had already been missing. So that was before y'all went to the movies.
No, we went to the movie yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She
She told me
noticed
about
the
it
tag?
before y'all were gone.
Adeana said she noticed when she was heading over to TAC.
Oh, yeah.
So that's right when we went to the movies.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so they had to leave before the movie started. So what
Who was the last to check out? Sign out?
Well, we know the sign out board's not very reliable. Great idea though.
Well, I don't know. I was thinking if we have the essays that were turned in from the last 2 days, that obviously somebody wouldn't be dumb enough to turn in her essay.
I wouldn't
but,
pass me.
right, but I'm sure you guys already checked, or maybe, but I was gonna say is if there was anybody that turned in an essay that happens to be on the same paper as her proprietary notebook, that might be a little clue if you know what I mean? Possibly. Also, see, you were writing it in the morning, and then you noticed it was gone right before you left for TAC.
Yeah, but it could have been gone before that. I just didn't notice.
Okay,
it. Because I
so here's
leave it sitting like
here's
this.
where I was thinking, because I'm the first one up. Tom was doing his chore. It was around 7 a.m., 7:30. It was still kind of dark. We didn't have the power. I did know Tom was over there writing his own essay, but I don't think you didn't grab one of the books that was there on the table and move it over and write your essay, right?
Actually, I was sitting with him while I was writing. I remember him being on the table with me, next to me.
Yeah. So okay. Yeah.
Xander Blue.
All right, so just so I can get a time frame in my head, so you remember, because obviously it would be like, did they cut into like words that you had already written, or was it like the page that you were running into?
It looked like this.
So was it like so it was a page that you were still writing on, or so like if you were writing you wouldn't notice because you were writing, and then you.
No, and even when I am like in the middle of a page.
Oh, you don't do front and back, gotcha. Okay.
Like that.
Okay, so I woke up at 5:50, and I didn't notice any. There was no papers on the ground, and then I realized that there was no internet service. You know what I mean? So like I couldn't do my 6 to 7 Zoom meeting, and I mean I don't know if I was up before you or if you were up already, but I didn't see anything on the floor or. I mean, I didn't go over there. I just grabbed the iPad and went in here, and I didn't see anything on the floor. So, so it was something that you noticed in the morning, or
On the way to TAC, I noticed it.
so it could have been taken maybe even the day before, right? Or no?
No, I went to bed at like 10 or 11 on Monday.
Okay.
And then Tuesday afternoons when I noticed it.
And that's when the power went out.
It went out at midnight going from Monday to Tuesday.
What day did you start working on that next page?
Right.
Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
Yeah. I was working on this page that is now done was supposed to be the last page, the third page, or like somewhere on there. But now I've already started a new page in lieu of the one that was lost.
Well, why one page? Why not all of them?
Right.
That's what I'm wondering.
Well, when I was on my reflection table, because Ali and I are on non-com, I had left my words on the table, and then somebody moved my whole notebook. I was tripping. Somebody moved my whole notebook into the drawer, but they didn't rip any pages out that were written. So I mean, somebody is obviously having it like, and it was open in such a way where my words were, my pen was on top of my words. So there's someone in the house that's going on both tables and feeling like they can grab the paper and even in my case return it to the even though it had my name on it on the folder. I found it. I was tripping, and G-Man's like, just check the drawers. Someone might have like just used it and put it back. So I mean that's like another issue. Like somebody is like they felt comfortable enough to like take my 25,000. I was at like 18,000 at that point, and they just ripped the page out and put it back into the. They closed the folder and put it back into the drawer. So, I mean, that's another thing. I mean, nothing was missing, so I didn't make an issue of it, but it's like, that's kind of fucked up.
Who's on that chore?
Tom.
He does it early in the morning.
Did you just move in his notebook?
Okay. Tom, I love you, dog, but the I don't knows are starting to be, not just personally for you, I don't knows are starting to become problematic in this house. Like, we need to be more aware of our actions and the things that we do so these kind of things don't become as large scale of a problem. Like, I don't know if I touched his $1,000.
Bill, I can tell you this, if there were notebooks and shit that were on the table, I for sure packed them up and put them in the drawer.
Boom, there we go. So now we're at, don't leave your shit out, or if you see someone that's obviously writing words on the table, don't touch their fucking words. Blue, then Allie, and then Paul.
Is it possible that these words disappeared while the cameras were still active before power cut off?
There's like a
maybe
1 hour time frame.
Footage?
Yeah, we're gonna sit through all of that.
I will right now.
Evan, you can.
Or I'm sitting here anyways.
I think it would have been at like 10 or 11.
The living room camera?
Yeah, Monday going into Tuesday.
Nick, what were you saying about being in the
You can see
drawer?
when I went to bed at the girls' bedroom camera.
What was I saying about being in the drawer?
Yeah, you were saying it was in the drawer or something. in the
Oh
kitchen?
no! So they were saying, hey, let's go to the kitchen and clean up. You know, and it's like, why would we leave the room right now to go touch anything in the house? Because like, what if this person is silly enough to hide it somewhere in the house? You know, let's all get together and then, oops, oh, here it is right here. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know anything about this. Me and Adeana had one small, tiny, petty interaction that was a complete misunderstanding, and we hugged it out immediately. I've never had a problem with Adeana. She's such an amazing human.
You feel that way?
I think that we had our differences when it came to the TikTok, and we were on different pages for sure. But we're okay in that sense.
I had a great day.
Adeana,
Yeah.
what time did you go to bed?
It's either 10 or 11.
Because this just happened to happen when she was going to do the TikTok.
Right, and so I could see why somebody would be like, yo, it might have been.
I'm just trying to like help you guys.
I feel
out.
that. I feel that, but like for me and my experience, especially my experience in structure,
yeah,
like there's just certain things, bro. Like that's a military woman, you know what I mean? And that's a young woman, and I would never play with nobody.
Would you play with me?
Absolutely not, big dog.
So.
I hate doing this, but I really don't want to get 35,000 words. So, the only person that, and please don't take this like I'm saying you did it. The only person that's consistently over by the table is Nick.
Okay.
Like whenever I'm there though, I don't know whenever I'm not there. He doesn't touch anything besides vapes or like if he gets a drink of coffee or whatever the fuck, but, and then that's it. I mean, and then I also, this may have nothing to do with it, but like as far as like things getting moved from the reflections table this morning, like I did leave my coffee mug at my reflections area, and then this morning whenever I went to the reflections area, my coffee cup was no longer at the reflections table. It was in the cupboard and clean. So, like I said, it may have nothing to do with it, but the fact that it was there that night and then I get up and it's gone. Like it's just a coffee mug, but just something simple like that, somebody moving it could revolve around the same thing of somebody just, why are you even going near our reflections area? Like don't touch shit that's at our reflections area.
So I'm also a new member in the house. and the reflections table seems to be something that's kind of like off limits to people. And I wasn't made aware of that. So anytime I go over by the reflections table, it is either to have a cup of coffee, or to charge my headphones, or to charge a vape. That's it. That's the only reason why I'd ever go over there. I wrote Patrick a letter and Madison a letter, and I wrote a little bit of my own essay at the reflections table. But other than that, I don't touch things. Thanks.
To piggyback off of what Ali was saying, and I'm not saying that it's this quick or anything, but I definitely do think you're minimizing the interaction with Adeana. It also took place during the gym debacle. Graham was there, Dara was there, Joshua, and then Adeana, I guess maybe now you might feel like it was nothing, but in the moment, I definitely had my eyes on everything that was going on because I thought something was escalating. And yeah, I don't know if you're maybe just in a better place now with it, but in the moment it definitely seemed like there was an issue going on.
Yeah, it was a lot for sure. And I feel like it might have just been a lot of projecting. I could be wrong because he's expressed these feelings to a lot of people in this house. And I didn't take it personally. That's why I'm able to just let it roll off like that. But there was an issue at the time because I didn't know how to make it better because I didn't know what I had done. But now we're fine. We cooked together in the kitchen today and it was smooth.
You?
Yeah, and this is just like sort of how I read people, but we've known the words were missing since yesterday. And like one thing, Nick, that you are super passionate about is TikTok. I didn't know there was like a TikTok debacle yesterday, but you also like went way above and beyond over the top to like with your positive to make it seem like you and Adeana are like perfect and everything. That's just like my own speculation, but it's just
Okay, all eyes are on me. I understand. I completely understand. But as a person who is here because of the owner of the structured program, I know what vindictive behavior is. And brother, like, I'm not here for all the drama and tea. I'm here for my best interest. If I don't have a problem with somebody, guys, have I not said, if no one wants me here, then I can make a decision.
Here, bro.
Bro, like
that. But the thing is like I've said this before. Like we're just looking at details,
of course,
and what happened.
I'm the main suspect. I understand.
Can I talk? We're just looking at what happened, details. When people come in, it's natural to not trust them because a lot of us used to sleep in porta potties and shit and do weird things at night. So like we're just trying to like figure out who's being honest.
I feel like I'm being set up.
No, but listen, bro. Like and you know what? If that's happening, then the truth always comes out here. It really does.
I'm happy to show you my property. Go through.
That's why we're sitting. Well, that's why we're sitting here trying to figure out what really happened, and we're of course going to talk about this. If you guys went at it back and forth,
it wasn't much of a going at it.
But we were in the basement yesterday, and you were talking about how you felt like people were saying sideways shit, and you felt attacked.
But I would never, and the reason why I had to even bring it to staff is because I'm just sitting here like, okay, all right, fuck me, okay, well this and that, okay, well then, and then I do express the way I feel, like, Nicholas, calm down, this and that. I'm like, okay, you know what, let me go talk to staff. Hey, am I making a bad decision by being here? You know, I would never tear out a person's bro, like, what?
Okay, and if that's the case,
if there's an issue, then I'll just like go find
if you didn't, then there's some other person that's in this room that did, and we'll figure it out.
What an easy person to pin it on too, me. Ooh, easy guys, good, great manipulation.
Exactly, that's why we're trying to figure out the truth.
Sure,
Were you gonna say something?
Xander, you were still in reflections at this point?
It's kind of hard to remember the details, but it's like, it's not that anyone's like, Nick did it, but it's like, you know, most of these people have been living together. Has this ever happened before?
I'm coming from another sober living, guys. I was only in the hotel for a couple of days.
But it was like, you said something super, and I'm comment on you, was like, Monday at morning meditation, you made some comments.
Yes, and
Nick, here's what we're gonna do, is if anyone interrupts another person speaking, not just you, because it's happened with other people in this conversation, you're gonna get words. Every time. You gotta wait, and don't raise your hand while they're speaking either, because that's just a F you. Might as well raise the middle finger.
I'm probably gonna like mess it up a little bit, but it was a super shady comment about like he doesn't trust anyone. He's watching everybody with like one eye open type of something like that. And it seemed so off to me. I was like, that's a really weird thing to say at like 7:30 in the morning to a room full of people who are literally drinking coffee.
Okay. What you got?
Because of all of the, you know, like homophobic comments and all the little it rhymes with baggot, right? A TikToker coming in here, right? This and that I hear going on, like I know, here it comes, right? And then so like all of that stuff made me feel super uncomfortable. So I said, hey, I'm feeling aware of my environment. I'm feeling like I'm watching and listening to everything that's going on. That's all I said. I didn't mean for it to be taken the way that Sarah took it, because she checked me immediately. You know, and she's really good about that. Anything that Nicholas does wrong, she's happy to bring the hammer down. So I appreciate you, big sister, graduate. I respect you. But the malice, the vindictive, the scrutinizing eye on every little thing that I say and do, it's like people are just waiting to pounce. And it's like, I get it. I had a little upsetting moment behind TikTok live chat because I feel like every time chat's going on, I'm the professional TikToker in the house amongst the clients. So it was told to me by the owner what was told to me. I'm not going to say it, right? There's videos of it. But in my mind, why am I not involved in these chats, right? So I felt pushed out of the way. I voiced my opinion. I voiced my opinion to staff. And me and Adeana had listen, I use my voice when I have to use my voice. I did not disrespect my sister. I said, Adeana, this is how I feel. I may be reading this situation wrong. And she completely cleared it up, and today we had a great day. That's all I wanted, was to feel included. And that's it. As far as all of this nonsense, brother, I've been to 40 programs. It's not an exaggeration. I was in a hotel room that I was paid for because of TikTok for the past couple of weeks. But before that, I was in a structured environment that I was killing it, working 80 hours a week, gym 5 days a week, meeting every single day, no creative, no tests, no nothing. Before that, graduated the program, hardest program I've ever been in, straight work camp. Bro, I'm built for this. This is
okay,
this is
we're
fine.
off subject now.
I would never, ever try to sabotage another person.
Okay, and if that's the truth, like I said, we will get to that. Like, you don't need to sit here and give a spiel about how honest you are. Because if you have to explain how honest you are, then there's probably some dishonesty there.
I did a 650 words for my 300 word essay.
Okay.
I completely respect what she got going on.
Okay, dog. Then we'll figure out who did it.
Cool.
There were a couple hands,
Why does it keep
so
doing this?
let's have Tom, if you don't mind keeping a queue, just so we can make sure that we get to everybody. They believe it was Paul, then Graham, then Allie, then Matthew.
Zach kind of, he said what I was gonna pretty much.
I'm just beyond baffled that 10 out of 10 times you're supposed to pick up after yourself here. But yet we're allowed to leave our baggage at the reflections table. I don't understand. I've never personally looked I pick it up the minute I leave the reflections table. Don't know. And that prevents stupid shit like this.
I 100% agree, because allowed does not mean advised.
Yeah. I'm just not mocking structure.
I hear you. We're agreeing with you, Paul.
It's like 10 out of 10 times you gotta pick up. There's no excuse for anything here, but there's excuse to leave your shit on the. I don't. Does not. Anyways.
Graham?
I don't really know what I was going to say. But yeah, no, what Paul just said, the solution to this for items that are important to you, definitely store them somewhere safe. I think this exact thing though actually has happened before.
Tell us more.
But I can't remember, it was like someone like took an, I remember it was like Hunter and Jasmine, like someone took it, I think someone turned in an essay and then someone else took it out of the folder before dinner and that person wasn't there that night, yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, it was Hunter, yeah, it was something, yeah, that happened. They got, somehow the camera or something worked, it's magic. I don't know, it's not like, it's a big deal, but it's also not that big of a deal. Like people are coming in here new, you know, and like, there's a lot of personalities and emotions going on. Like you're not, I don't know. I wouldn't be, it's not that surprising. I understand it's hard to get honest about stuff like this. I've held resentments in here before. You know, I don't know. Yeah.
So it was on the table overnight after you went to bed, from what I'm looking at it. I don't have any suspicions about anybody but Keaton. What's up with you being downstairs for like 10 minutes at like 1 in the morning-ish?
I grabbed 2 bags of chips because I was starving. You were starving? I was starving.
And one piece of reflections paper.
Maybe.
Not 3.
Xander? So, not last night, but the night before. I don't know if that's like when it went missing, but at like 11:56, maybe 57 if I'm not mistaken, like right before midnight, I grabbed on the reflection table, right by where you sit, the iPad charger, and I put it on so the iPad could charge. And then when I realized that there was no power in the morning, I put it back on there, just so like if the camera was still like on. I did go to the reflection table at like right before midnight, not last night, but the night before, and I didn't even see like the notebook was, I think, closed. You know what I mean? I just wanted, like, if we go the cameras, not last night but the night before, you should see me on the like grabbing the cord, because there should still be power, because I was charging the iPad. So maybe like go backwards from then. You know what I mean? Like
there's also.
Does that make sense? Like go from like when, because right before midnight, or maybe it might have been like 12:01. From not last night, the night before. Go from I should be the last one that was touching something from that table before the power went out. I grabbed the what you would call it charger. Do you see that?
Is that not a suspect?
Could be. Where's she at?
Evan, do you see? Can you timestamp that?
I'm sure I can find it.
Because you should run it from
the camera cuts at 1:30 in the morning.
It cuts out at 1:30. But do you see like me at 12, and then because the power should have went at like 1 or 2?
1:30.
1:30ish.
Okay.
Let's see the last person in the. It's 11:53, and yeah, I did see that. That's you. You come out of the dining room.
And I grabbed it and I plugged it in, and yeah. So that's like a good time frame of like.
Yeah, the only other 2 other people that come downstairs throughout the night are Keaton and Alex.
So it happened between then and then when the cameras turned on. At what time?
Today.
Oh, so that's a big fucking gap.
Yeah.
Matthew? Well, then
The time frame's only between. The time frame's only between.
It's like 12 hours.
That's huge.
12 hours, actually.
Alright, I tried to play
So we're gonna be here while
we will.
Matthew? Nick, what time did you come down to sleep on the couch?
Yeah, so I did come downstairs to sleep on the couch, and I slept there the whole night because all of my roommates were snoring loudly, and
that was last night, right?
That was
last night.
So last night I did come down, but I went back upstairs last night.
Okay, so the night before that.
But the night before that, I slept the entire night downstairs.
Downstairs. So this night you slept all night downstairs.
If that's the case, then yeah, I might have. Yeah.
Monday
You're not there.
into Tuesday?
Like Monday night.
So
the last night we had power.
Right. So last night, remember, like you were like you're good.
Whatever happened last night don't matter.
Yeah,
so last night it was like, yo, okay, I understand.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out if on Monday night did you sleep downstairs?
So last night was Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, the night before.
The first night that the power went out.
Yeah, you were on the couch.
I was on the couch in that morning.
Yeah. At 5:50 when I came.
Yeah. But I mean, I went upstairs and like got dressed and all that good stuff. And,
yeah. That was a 2-part question.
When I came down to eat 2 bags of chips in the kitchen, no one was down there.
Okay. What was the second part?
You said that you were called a slur? That hasn't been brought up yet. Who's saying that?
Bro, like, so it was like a group, and I overheard. I can't even make out whose voice, but I heard the word "bag it at TikToker" coming in here to get famous. So whoever said it, whatever, bro. But when I walk in the room, it gets quiet. So I mean, there's multiple people talking, whatever, bro. Like I walk outside, I go do some pull-ups, or I go do some crunches, or whatever. Whenever I feel weird vibes. You guys see me outside doing my leg raises and stuff every morning, so. I mean, you have to admit, things have been said about me, like guys, like we all know that they have. I mean, Matthew Andrew Drake, you're very vocal about the things you love to say about me when you're sitting right behind me in the van.
What's up, Matty?
Nick, appreciate you. You're very kind.
Yeah.
But you are not that important.
I get that. I love that. I love that you say that, but a lot of this stuff happened before you even got here.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now.
Yeah.
This house is not real life. It's happening in real time. Out there's a whole different fucking world.
We're all playing a game.
No,
I get it. I get it.
You're interrupting me. Please stop. This talking about TikTok 24/7 every time you open your mouth is driving me up the wall. Can you please just stop until the end of tonight at least? Please. Pretty please.
What's up?
Chair on top.
Yeah, Maddie.
Thank you.
Allie?
Okay, I got it. So I don't know, like, I can't voice, like, because I'm not in the guy's room, so I don't know what conversation that you might have overheard. But as far as throughout the house and shit, especially being on reflections, I hear everybody's fucking conversations, and literally nobody, and I've told you this before, no one sidebars about you. We could give a fuck less about the TikToks and all that, that, and third. It's not even about, like, nobody sidebars about you. So it could be a bit of paranoia of you thinking people are talking about you when they're not.
Hey, maybe I've been in a perpetual hallucination this entire time, and maybe I just imagined everything. Sure, it's a possibility, guys. Thank you for making me aware.
I don't know if he's been faking it, but there's been a couple occurrences where I'll see him walk off and, like, talk to shit that isn't there. Like you, and earlier you came in here and looked at the graduate board and you were, like, talking to it.
I was praying. Yeah, I was praying, bro, because I want to be on that graduate board. Yeah. So maybe you caught me praying. That's a possibility.
Alright, well, back on the subject. What's up?
Or just, I guess just back to yesterday that, I mean, even if it has nothing to do with the words, it might be good to talk about, like, the thing with Adeana. Because you were pretty, like, you said it was all cool right now, and like you were pretty pissed yesterday.
Mhm. Okay, so
conversation, and you were threatening to leave and threatening to, you know, like put this house on blast or whatever with your.
Never said that.
Okay,
Let him
finish
finish,
speaking.
bro. Just let us go on. I know, just like we're finding out the truth. We're just hearing what people really think.
Yeah.
You wanted this, right? You don't want him to say it not to your face. You want him to say it to you. So we're hearing what people think.
All the additional stuff, like.
Let him speak.
I mean, I don't really care for any of this.
Specifically said I would never bat an out for Graceland.
We specifically heard the exact opposite yesterday. Do I really care about the social stuff? No. So personally, it's not that big a deal. I'm just trying to help you in this situation, maybe like unpack some stuff, you know?
Okay.
Because if we're gonna be sitting here, maybe let's try to make something productive.
Sure.
Today, it seems like you guys worked it out, right? But yesterday, like, there was an issue, right? Or I'm wrong?
No, you're absolutely correct.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
and that's fine. You thought, you know, Adeana was.
But what you just said was a lie. So that part never happened. And you're remembering it wrong and gaslighting and you're lying.
No, fair enough.
Okay? I never, I specifically said that I would pay back for the Greyhound ticket. I would never say a bad word about Graceland. And if anybody asked me what happened, I would simply say it was too hard for me. And I need to go to a different sober living. That was it.
Nick, can we just let people give feedback?
We gotta raise our hands if we're talking too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. We're marking all that.
No.
Just like, bro, just let them speak and you can talk. Okay?
Keaton?
I just want to touch on the slurs that you heard. Like, we all know each other's voice, so if you think it was, you know who it was who said that, so who said it?
I'm past it.
Huh?
I'm past it, bro. We're
Nick,
talking.
please, let them speak.
Like
I know it's hard,
this
just
is
let
how
them
we
do
do
it.
shit here. Whether we like it or not, this is how we do shit. So, whoever said it, say it.
Yeah, they'll get theirs. Just say it. Like if you know who it is.
Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew Andrews Drake, everybody. Alright, so now may I speak?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was Graham?
So with Adeana,
Yes.
do you feel like I disrespected you yesterday?
No, not disrespected.
Okay, my voice, I guess, when I'm upset, I need to work on the way that it sounds.
Definitely.
And I'm new to being totally abstinent, and I'm coming off of hormones. So there's a lot of testosterone and a whole lot of estrogen in this house. And right now, my body's filling up with both.
Yes.
Right now, my body's saying, oh, there's not enough testosterone, and we need to replace this estrogen. That's why I take the medicine that I take. I am by no means perfect, but I felt like I was expressing, you know what was said. I said, hey, Adeana, I feel like when live chat is happening, there's a little bit of passive aggressive, and it's like kind of get Nick out of the way. All right, and we talked about it, and I misread the situation, right? I said, hey, okay, maybe I was wrong. All right, and then we talked to staff and all the things, and then I asked you permission today. Adeana, do you mind if I participate?
Mm-hmm.
And you said, of course. And then we had a great time, and I feel like I conducted myself like a mature adult.
That's completely accurate.
Okay, so
But that was today.
That was today, but
This happened yesterday.
But immediately after, like, us having our discussion, it was like we still hugged it out.
It's okay.
We still we're good.
It's all good. And before I made peace with people, I did some gnarly shit to them.
And then, to take it a step further, I brought it to staff's attention, which if I was going to do anything malicious would be a fucking stupid move. Because now staff is aware that I've got beef with Adeana, and then after I talk to staff, I go rip out her page. Like I just
staff wouldn't be aware because there's no cameras and nobody can see shit.
I'm just saying.
I'm just trying to I'm being devil's advocate here.
I get that.
'Cause I don't know.
I get that.
I don't want to be sitting here just as much as you.
And like because of all of the weird stuff happening in the house, and because of like our beloved owner not being here, and like certain other characters not having enough time to be here and stuff, it made me feel like, am I here? Should I be here? Right? So that's like for the past couple of days I've been saying, hey guys, do you guys want me here? Hey guys, should I find another sober living to go do this at? And then we've talked to staff and all this other stuff. Like, and the reason why is because I don't want to. I came in here with a clean drug test. You know what I mean? Like
we're back to like the narrative. Can we just get? Can you let her speak?
Allie,
is that okay?
Okay, so like Zach said, like fuck everything that happened after the essay was taken. Like, it does not matter if you can, there's plenty of people who have come in here who, I say plenty, I don't know, but I'm sure there's people, like Jack, like, people have come in here with a clean piss test. That literally means it's absolutely not a goddamn thing, because at the end of the day, regardless if you're sober or after you get sober, you still have those character defects.
Yeah,
So it's like
destroying somebody's property is more than character.
I'm still talking. So it's like, okay, so like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you came in here with a clean piss test, it doesn't matter how many of the good things you've done, it doesn't matter if you guys hashed it out or not. What we're talking about is what the fuck happened that led up to whoever the fuck it was that took the fucking essay. All the extra shit doesn't matter, because the extra shit that we sit here and talk about is the extra shit the extra fucking time we're spending sitting here, and I can't write my 35,000 fucking word essay.
Well, I didn't do it.
So that's not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
saying in general. So we need to stop beating around the bush.
Okay.
It doesn't matter about what happened after the fact. We're trying to figure out who the fuck did it. So what did Evan said a couple? That's his name, right?
Yes.
That who did he say was the two people he saw before the power go out?
Alex and Keaton, but I slept on the couch one night a while ago too, and they both come down in the middle of the night and eat.
Okay, and they went back up?
Yes.
Yeah, they went right back up.
So, can we just please try to get back on track to figuring this the fuck out?
Yeah.
I'm happy to take staff up with me, go tear apart my room, like whatever we need to do to.
I mean, bro, the essay is gone. I mean, first of all, I don't know why just one page was taken out. Whoever took it, because that's just being a bad criminal. You destroy all the evidence. I'm just saying, and like that makes me wonder, like, why would someone just take one? And like also yesterday, I'm trying to figure this out. It was like right whenever you got in trouble for going to TAC to be on TikTok with a 10K essay that all of a sudden it was done and then the page went missing. That's something I'm thinking of too.
I didn't know I was in trouble.
Okay then. She didn't know she was in trouble. So now we're back to this. Like, you are the one person who had shit with Adeana. And that's why we're talking to you.
I get that, but maybe I'm not the only person that has.
You're not in trouble anymore.
We had a public dispute,
We'll talk.
you know, and it maybe it sounded or looked bad. I understand that, and I apologize. I truly, from the bottom of my heart,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. But there's more than just me that's had an issue or that's been jealous of her or something.
In the last 48 hours.
I mean, I could tell when we were playing Mafia that there was loads of people that were like, fuck Adeana.
And let's zoom out for a sec, because Nick, what you're saying isn't totally off. But again, it's important, I see you, Sarah, that we just reiterate and reemphasize one more time. This is not a personal attack on any specific person. This is a discussion that just so, I see you, and that's what I'm trying to reaffirm and reassure right now. Okay? No one's trying to come at you. This is not attack Nick. And a couple things you've said throughout tonight and just in the last, I guess, week in general, have made it sound like you genuinely feel that there is some form of direct malice against you. And we as a community don't want anyone to feel that. So you have brought up before that you are very aware of your environment and your surroundings. But part of awareness is understanding the difference between perception and reality. And just as you might perceive something to be malicious, someone else could perceive in the same moment something you say as passive-aggressive or malicious, when in reality, it could be you asking for help. It could be you saying, hey, this hurts. So it's important that everyone understands that no one's coming at any individual. She's not coming at Keaton, Josh isn't coming at Graham, Adena's not coming at the house, no one's coming at you. We are, as a community, having a discussion to get to the bottom of something that happened. And if we have a solution, great, we'll work on that together as a community. But it's not malice towards any individual. So there's no reason to feel attacked or pressured. And if you are, let's speak on that. Because if this discussion leads into further discussion on people feeling maliciously attacked or passive aggression or other shit, then let's fucking talk about it. That's why we have these kind of discussions, you guys. Because there has been, over the last couple dinners, talk of like, there's weird shit happening in the house. People are being passive aggressive. People are saying this and that. And if we talk about it as a community, vocally, instead of through passive aggressive side comments or passive aggressive strikes or resentful behaviors, then we won't need to have a discussion on did someone maybe steal Adena's words or not. So please, I hope you don't feel directly, maliciously targeted. This is something that we're working on together. Okay? Sarah?
I was saying, there's like a handful of people not here.
Yeah.
Gina, do you is there anyone that you know you have beef with?
Beef? No.
Yeah.
What about chicken?
Chicken? No. The only people that I've had a rough start with is Nick and Matthew. And then Allie in the beginning, when we had the resentment group. And like Matthew, it's not even like, me and Matthew, it's weird. It's really fucking weird because he'll ask me like, did I piss you off? Are you mad at me? Or like, do you hate me? And I'm like, no offense, but I wasn't even thinking about you. Like, it happens all the time since he got here. And I mean, we have a weird, I don't know what we have. So there's that. But
I don't know what this
yeah, I don't know what it is. He was gonna do TikTok with me yesterday, and he was like, "It's gonna be good for us," and I'm like, "But for what? Like, what are we trying to resolve here?" And then Nick, it was just the interaction yesterday that I think was more projecting than anything. I didn't take it personally. I think it's just how he has a lot of feelings about TikTok in general and being in this house and not having his phone, and people not meshing with his personality. But we did have that interaction yesterday, and it's in the same day that these words go missing. Allie's been on Reflections with me the whole time I've been on Reflections, and then, like I said, I already just explained the relationship I have with Matthew. Other than that, I mean, when Pat once upon a time asked who's Adena's like roll dog, like ride or die, and everybody raised their hand, I really don't.
Then I have a question for you, Adeana, before we move on down the queue. Do you believe someone took words out of your notebook?
I believe they're gone.
Do you believe someone took words out of your notebook?
I mean, when I look back at like, I brought up the shitty strikes that were getting put on me when I was chef last week, and then the note from Scott disappearing off my flowers, and then today we noticed that somebody took off my name off my coffee mug. That could have just fallen off. I didn't even want to bring this up. I told Sarah about it, and I was like, I don't even want to talk about it with the house. I just want to rewrite the words and be done with it, because every time I've brought things like this up, it's like, well, I'm taking things too personally, or, it goes in that direction. I need to look at my part. I just wanted to avoid it altogether, but she did take it upon herself to come downstairs, which is a good thing, She took it upon herself to be like, yo, who did it? Because it's fucked up. And I didn't want to take that route. I just wanted to eat it. To be honest.
Why wouldn't you want to take that route?
Because every time I have in the past, like, week and a half, 2 weeks, like I said, the conversation kind of inverts back on me. Like when I was talking about the strikes in the kitchen, and I had said, like, it hurt my feelings because I was spending money to, like, serve good meals and not just, like, kind of scrape off of what we have. I wanted to buy extra ingredients and things like that. And the conversation turned into, well, aren't you being shallow for bringing up money? Or are you expecting less strikes because you paid for the food? And that wasn't exactly what I was doing. That was nothing what I was saying. And because of the way those conversations went, I'm like, I'm not even going to bring up these fucking words, because it's going to be like, well.
Here's another question then. Based on the previous conversations and interactions that have happened when you've brought up something that has been of concern to you, do you have any kind of resentment with the house as a whole? With how they've gone? Do you feel any type of way at all?
As a whole?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess our whole, I can't think of the word that I'm looking for, but our whole demeanor towards each other in the past, like, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, with all these changes and people coming and going and this influx of residents, it's just kind of taken a real nasty turn, personality-wise. There's a lot less helping and a lot more like, well, you fucked up.
Yeah.
There's a lot less like, how are you doing? How can I help? And a lot more of, what the fuck's wrong with you? Get your shit together. You know what I mean? That's a lot of the mood, like the house right now. And it wasn't like that the first 6 months I was here. So maybe that's how the old house was. But, the past 3 weeks, it's been.
We got Matthew, Keaton, Blue, and then Paul.
I'll let them go.
She's not, no, you're not done. Are you? Because you didn't sound done. And it's about time that you speak for yourself and you stop letting people interject when you have something to say.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I don't know if that's how the old house was, but I mean, I'm totally all for the abrasive, like, constructive criticism, obviously. But a lot of times it's not even constructive criticism. It's just like, you're not doing this right. And I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do? I don't know, do better. Okay? It's a lot of that. And I'll just finish with that. It's just not a very pleasant, or like, I mean, it's not always going to be pleasant, of course, but it just seems fairly negative. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Alex is in the kitchen right now?
Yeah, cooking.
Making bacon? Why?
She needs protein for ketones.
Okay.
Well, then we. I'll let.
What were you saying?
I'm good.
Who's next? Matthew?
Alright, so first off, a few things. I think the thing with us where I felt the weirdness and was asking us stuff is because I'm crazy about the kitchen and I know it and I recognize it. And after the chicken defrostation thing, I realized that I needed to take a step back and not be like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. That's why I'm like doing stuff to help because it makes me happy. It's not any shade at you or anything. I don't think we have a problem. That's why yesterday I was like, oh, this will be good for us because I want to get to know you more genuinely. The other thing, and I kind of wanted Ryan in here for it because he was in the house with me before when I was a hot mess, is has anybody in this house ever heard me use the slur that he is talking about? Yeah, and that's like, and then some of you know when I first came in this house, I was pulling people aside and be like, yo, where are you guys saying shit like that? Like, you gotta watch your mouth what you're saying. So I definitely, but hey, if he thinks he heard that and it was my very distinct voice, then wow, I don't know what happened, but I know for a fact that I don't say that word. Then the other thing is, I guess I just want to say, Nick, if you want to be honest and you want to be a part of this house, then when I asked you earlier if you felt like you need to be in this house, what did you answer with?
You asked me if I needed a sober living, and I said no, I don't need a sober.
3 other people were in that room. It was around 1 p.m. It was
Okay, so you're going around and you're setting me up left and right, bro. Like
you're also interrupting again and again and again. So the other people that were in that room, since he's not going to answer the question truthfully, if one of you guys wants to relay it, or I can just say it.
I mean, I don't, was it today?
Yeah.
Or, so whenever I was making coffee and such, or whatever?
Yeah, and then you said fireman.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so today, whenever I was making coffee, I am on reflection, so a little like back and forth, not really back and forth, but like Matthew trying to redirect the conversation into something more positive. Nick was basically telling me, Adeana, or just Adeana really, I was just in the room, that like how he's here to help the house, and how he keeps talking about how he's brought in $20,000 through TikTok so far just by being here, and this, that, and the third about TikToks, and how he doesn't need to be here. He's here for Graceland, to help Graceland out through the TikToks and stuff. And so then Matthew tried to redirect the conversation to something a little bit more positive, like, hey, well, you know, I mean, all of us kind of do need to be here, you know, you got to do it for yourself, you know, positive conversation-wise. And then he kept going on because, I mean, the passive aggressiveness kind of happens. And I was like, hey, chore-related, firewoman. So we're going to go ahead and stop this conversation. It doesn't need to go any further. Just to kind of avoid a possible back and forth argument, whatever the fuck it would have been. But yeah, that's what happened. And also, can I please go to the bathroom?
Yeah, he said, I don't need to be here. Graceland needs me.
I never said that.
Yep. Yo.
Didn't say that. So.
You did.
Blue.
I did not fucking say that.
Based on that same timeline when she was making coffee, what coffee mug is yours?
It's gonna be 1,000 words every time, though.
What coffee mug is yours, Adeana?
It's the Dodgers one, the big one.
Oh.
As I said.
It's actually the cup you use for coffee.
It's all me, bro. This is all,
Oh, God.
all about me. It's great.
We're just hearing them talk, bro. You gotta let them speak.
I don't
I'm trying to tell you.
Everything that I said has been twisted. Everything, it's just like, bro. Like,
I'm telling you right now, if you don't let them talk, it's gonna be 1,000 words every time you speak. I'm trying to help you. If you're telling the truth always comes out here. Let the truth come out. Unless you're letting the truth come out. But yeah, let's.
And another question: was that coffee mug picked out by Allie, or did he pick that coffee mug?
I don't remember who even used it, but he grabbed it and said, "Is this your cup?" And I was like, "Yeah, it has my name on the front," and it wasn't there. And I was like, "Oh shit, somebody took the name off." That was the gist of that conversation.
So Keaton.
So before I even go this direction, I just want to make it clear that it doesn't matter how I feel about you, I like you, love you, hate you. I stand for what's right, and I don't stand for what's wrong. And I have to say it for my own moral compass. You're lying when you said that Matthew said that shit, dog. I'm telling you right now, you're lying, bro. Because this man is smart enough to know not to say that shit. He has came to me and told me, you know, he has brought to my awareness of shit to say and shit not to say. And I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. There's 3 people in this entire house who would say some shit like that. That would be me. That would be Paul, or that would be Adeana. And like, this is what I'm talking about.
Focus on the
Yeah.
And like,
me and Matthew have been having problems.
He's still talking.
but like, honestly, I feel like you were just scared. Like you're kind of smart a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like you were just kind of scared to say it was Adeana. 'Cause I feel like I hear Adeana's voice when that's said. Like it's her voice. I'm sorry, I love you, Adeana.
Man.
But I feel like you're just trying to misdirect, bro.
Alright.
Like,
Alright.
I'm just being honest with you.
And I feel it.
It's okay.
You're good.
Oh, we don't need
Like,
to do all
if there's
that.
any problems with you and Adeana, like, this is how we figure this shit out. Like I said, whether we like it or not, dog.
Yeah.
Like, this is how we do this. So, and just get honest, because otherwise we're gonna be here all night. And fuck it, I'm down. Like,
Ask Tom.
Paul?
Well, can I speak to her since it's a group thing?
Yeah.
Well, situational awareness, you left your watch, your vape, your makeup, all in there in the kangaroo pouch and Escalade since Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Been sitting in there. I just cleaned the Escalade out today and I noticed it in there. That was the last time you rode in this.
I only have my watch in there. I know it's in there.
There's a makeup and a vape and a bunch of shit that's not for me because I never ride in the backseat.
I have all my stuff. Except my
Watch
watch.
is in there for
My watch
sure.
is in there, yeah. So it's, I mean, yeah, well, don't leave my stuff out. Problem solved.
Is there
What's up, Josh?
Is there a chance you got ahead of yourself with counting, or do you number the pages?
No, I write like 34 to 3,700 a page.
Yeah, but do you number the pages, or are you getting ahead of yourself thinking that you did 4 when you really did 3?
Like 1, 2, 3. No, I mean you can look at my 50K. I never did that, but I keep a count on how many words are per line and how many lines are on each page.
How long did it take you to do the 50?
The 50?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yes.
2.5 weeks?
2.5 weeks.
You got the 10 on Saturday?
Yeah. Actually, I think it took me like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, actually. I feel like I was on Reflections for like a month, but it didn't take that long.
Yeah.
Can you guys share to that, please?
It was 60.
Towards the end, I was riding 5K a day. Yeah.
You got something,
And yeah, don't leave my stuff on the Reflections table.
Yeah, try to clean up after yourself better.
Yeah.
Do you think that 10K was just?
Do I think it was just? Yeah. You get 10K alone for one energy drink. Why?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think about this from all different eyes.
I hear you.
What's up, dog?
I always number each fucking page every time I write them, no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always do that, no matter what. So I'm just saying too, you never fucking know. I mean, you know, this whole thing, like this and that and the other thing, and fucking whatever. I got nothing to say about all that. I've seen everything happen in this world. I think people set other people up to fuck things up and do this, and I've seen the most fucking cracked out shit in the world. And sometimes I'll be looking for shit and I'll accuse some motherfucker, and I mean, I'll threaten their life. And I'm just saying, you never know. Things disappear, things happen, and sometimes I'll just get it right back. But what I'm saying is that you gotta number your fucking pages no matter what. Because if you don't, you just never really know. And maybe something weird happened, maybe it didn't. Lights went out, it's all fucked up. Maybe someone set up homie to make it look like something else. Who fucking knows? But we're here doing this shit. And you better start numbering your shit. I fucking love you like a homie. This shit's fucking crazy. This shit's fucking crazy. I give you fucking 5G to just make this go away. I mean, it's crazy.
No, never.
I don't even know really why we were talking about the coffee mug, but I used that one like days ago and there was no label on it. And I don't know if it matters or not, but when she told me about this, we were checking in and I was like, damn, that's fucking crazy. Like I would be burning this house to the ground. And it was right after Ryan was like, oh, you guys can call your own groups. And I was joking like, oh, I'm gonna call a group. And she really like, you know, kind of like what was just happening. Like I noticed it, like she was crying at dinner the other night because she was trying to bring up valid points and was literally just being shut down. And like, so she was like, no, I'm just gonna write it. Like I don't care. I don't feel like having people kind of like this is happening. Like it's your fault. You left it there. Blah blah blah. Just saying. So she wasn't even gonna bring it up. So I don't think it's as far. Like I don't think it's her backwards framing somebody. I think everyone knows, like, if you say something's missing, a group's gonna get run, and this is the shit that's gonna happen. You're gonna sit there until someone tells the truth. Like, and it seems like as of right now, they're either saying, Adeana, you're lying about writing 3 pages, or Nick, you're lying about taking it, or there's someone else in the picture fucking doing whatever. Maybe they just ripped it out for fun. Be a fucking weirdo. I don't know. But like at the end of the day, it's just like, fucking just say, like someone just say something because we will just sit here. It's like, Nick, the odds don't look good for you, but they also don't look good for you. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? So, I don't know. But like, these are fucking reindeer games. Like, it's just a waste of fucking time. And the amount of time we're doing this shit, you could almost write 4K. So it's like, fuck.
Matthew, what percentage would you say sure that you definitely wrote it 100% and it was there, you didn't, like, you're 100% sure that somebody stole this?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
It was only going to take me 3 pages to do this essay.
I hope so, because if all this happened, and Nick, I think this is a good thing that this has come out, but if it's not, like, it's kind of gonna fuck up. It's like fucked up. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're getting into it tonight early anyway. But I just hope. Yeah, if you're 100% sure, then I believe you, because I don't have any reason to think that you. I don't know you that well to think you would be like that deceptive. I know you also. I feel like you do have a pretty strong mind. And when you wrote up the contract earlier downstairs, I can tell.
Yep, you're right. John, you're just gotta make sure it's not all leggy and stuff.
Alright.
You just move like across the whole hall.
Alright. Why are we leaving? HIPAA, right? Respecting people's boundaries, right? Take us back, dude. Well, the house has spoken. We don't need the vibe up there. Well, that's fucked up. He said there's no HIPAA. You pay. Real ones understand. There you go. Thanks, Chelsea. We know a lot. Is Dan there? I don't know who Dan is. We paid for this. What do you think happened? What I think happened? I think somebody took it. Somebody took her essay. Oh, fuck. Somebody took her essay and they don't want to get honest because they're live. So the thing that the way I feel about this is I don't really give a fuck.
What about Adeana's words?
No, we pay for this. It's like, and I said HIPAA. You guys said you're not a healthcare rehab.
We're
Yeah,
not, but if someone isn't comfortable getting vulnerable in front of a live stream, we're gonna give them an opportunity to be off of the live stream and see if we can resolve the problem.
And I don't know if you guys like know this or not, but I'm being sarcastic about the HIPAA thing because everybody always wants to talk trash to us. Is it laggy?
No, it looks great. You like my beanie hair?
No, not HIPAA. People don't want to get honest because of the live.
Maybe that could be it. And if they're uncomfortable being on the live, we're gonna let them not.
We're gonna respect
that. We're gonna respect that. Well, yeah. Well, if they're okay with it, we'll tell you we'll at least tell you if the issue is resolved. Because some people don't even want to be mentioned.
The crazy part about this, some of these people paid to be in the live to live stream it from their account to talk shit. So,
but I'm like over fucking even thinking about that at this point.
Then sit down and back the
you
fuck
don't even
up.
understand.
So do you got this or what?
The issue getting resolved is most important. The most important thing is for someone to take accountability and make it right. And it's not even that big of a deal, to be honest.
It's never that big of a deal.
Why so nasty to the chat, John? Be nice to the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little defensive because like I was gone for 2 weeks and my friends were getting attacked online
for quite some time.
So
y'all burnt me the fuck out.
Evan's burnt out. What did Check say? So if I relapse, it's your fault, huh?
Yeah. Well, that was a few people said that shit.
Right.
Which is not how it works.
It's not how
that
it
works at all.
Oh yeah. Why does looks like look Meaty John, yeah, they call me mean. They call me a lot of things. Unsubscribe, yes, Evan is a star. Evan's the fucking a real one for holding it down. Graveyard shifting, holding the block down. John is nice. Love him. Thanks, Maggie.
I didn't even tag myself in this last video. I did myself dirty.
Well,
we're kind of twinning a little bit right now.
Where's Jose? Jose's on his way.
He is on his way.
They call him Hose B though. But I subbed for Nick. Well, Nick wasn't on the live at all, was he? He was on staff.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So. No, that's baby.
Also, this isn't. Hold on.
Get him.
This isn't the Nick show, dude.
Get him.
Y'all subscribe so you can see what we do here.
Great
and that's like exactly what we're showing you. All right. I'm not here. Yeah, it's. You're here for Nick just as much as you're here for everyone else. Just as much as you're here for Adeana. Just as much as you're here for everyone else who wants to be on camera. Just as much as you are to learn about how we do our process in treating with addiction. It's not the Nick show. Nick honestly needs a break from social media, so we're giving him that. There's a lot of us here. That it's I think everyone's journey here is just as interesting, and some might be more dramatic or fucking eventful, but like every single person here is just as important as the next person. Damn, the chat's going crazy right now. No, he doesn't. I don't even think he thinks he's above us. And I don't even really, like, wherever his head's at right now is, like, going to completely change within the next month, within the next 2 months, within the next 3 months. Like, it happened for me. I want clout. I don't give a fuck about clout. Honestly, I don't even know what the definition of clout is. Well, I want followers and people to watch what I'm doing. I don't really care about any of that at all. I have a lot of faith in Nick, and if he's struggling right now, it's to be expected. Yeah, it's always a struggle. The first little bit sucks so fucking much. And like with how a bunch of these how like a lot of people are, like there's like little problems and stuff, dude, that's nothing compared to like what it could be. I can edit tags on videos and let's post it. I don't know if I can do that. I need to post this other one too, and John left me. But thank you. I will look into that if that's true. Thank you, Lacey. I love you guys too. Most of you. Some of you irk me. But I think I still love you. Because a lot of the people that I met here piss me. Like, dude, you guys don't even know. Me and Madison, dude, used to be, God, we could not stand each other, and now we're like homies. That our relationship and where, Jax, sometimes you irk me. Sometimes I'm like down for you to be here. Me and Madison, though, crazy. Arch enemies. But that whole thing with me and her, like going from where it was to where it is now, means that I have faith in any of the people on here that piss me off, like being my friend at some point. You're doing amazing with all the posts. Thank you. I appreciate that, Noah. Don't change the subject. What even was is there a subject here, or am I just like referring to what shit is being said in the chat? Sure as fuck ain't doing boxes right now. I'm just chilling right now. I don't have the energy for that shit. Thank you for everyone saying nice things. I appreciate you. I do love you guys. You guys are cool. You guys are why I have a pretty cool job. We work 24/7. I work as much as I feel like working, and honestly, I enjoy my job, so I do work quite a bit. Who pulled the plug? Okay, so the reason why we're no longer up... Tony.